Oh, good morning, everybody. It has stopped raining finally, but yeah, still cloudy, miserable day. Still dealing with a very unhappy basset hound because she's only had broth for food for the last day. She did finally decide to eat something. So she wants food in the worst way. Alright, so I'm going to say the Cinema P3 app in low light situations. Oh my god, was that gorgeous footage. Just got done watching it. And crystal clear. Wow. I think I made the right decision to change it to 30 frames per second. I'm just going to leave it in this mode since everything else is recording in it. Unless I'm doing something that requires me to want to slow it down. Just leave it in this one. Smaller footage size, file sizes and whatnot. So the only major issue I'm having right now is the whole audio situation where it cuts you off super quick at the end and there is that delay at the beginning. So I just have to be mindful to stop talking, let it run a couple seconds, and then hit stop. Otherwise, it just cuts you off mid-sentence. That's if the shutter button even works with the app. It's not the most accurate for some reason. Come on, puppy poo. Letting her just kind of get out and sniff, do her thing. Give her a chance. You know, she tinkled again. Great. We need to get a sample for the vet. So I'm going to take her back out before we leave again. Okay, I'm beginning to think it might be a double tap to stop. Shouldn't be, but I don't know. Maybe it's trying to help you not cut your sentences off. Come on, Bria, let's walk. Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's not coming for you. Nobody wants you. Just mommy and daddy. Terry's worried about trying to take her to the vet by herself because she's not real good with other people, so we get to go up together. I mean, I could handle her, but I know Terry wants to talk to the vet too, so that's why we kind of went to bed really early last night. I think I was asleep. Well, I woke up at like 9:35. I slept for about an hour, so I remember seeing 8:30. And she had me up a couple times. Well, she had me up one other time to go pee, so good girl. She woke me up and took her out, and she went. Yeah, that might have actually been too short even. It's really crazy. I know what it's doing. It's trying to not record the audio sound of it recording and stopping. If I turn that feature off, it may not do it. But when I'm not looking at the camera and filming myself, that's kind of a problem. I know I keep talking about this app. I'm just kind of going over it for myself as much as for you guys, if anybody's tried it. Personally, it's the most I've used an outside camera app from the native iPhone app, I think, probably ever. I actually continue to go back to it because the quality is there. As long as you have microphones connected, which I do right now. I don't have the Rode going. I wouldn't recommend it, which I didn't check and see. It does not auto-switch, but I think it's still using the Rodes, even though it's not saying it's using the Rodes. But let me just go and turn that on quick. Alright, so in the settings, so right now my settings, because this is the last thing I was at, this is what I'm talking about. Audio input and cable. But, I mean, internal microphones, it's set on auto, but it does not give you a stereo option. Back, front, or bottom, auto. Wasn't the greatest when and that's how I have it set up. But you even get you get gain controls, auto monitoring, can change your formatting, which I'm not sure ACC or AAC is what I'm most familiar with. So you have even some audio options. Audio meters on the screen, which you've seen. What else is in centers here? Or in settings. Centers. Exposure mode, white balance. I mean, it just keeps going on and on. There's whoa. I didn't want that. So, what was I looking at here? So this is what I'm talking about with video stabilization. Off standard cinema, or cinema 2, which is what I've been using. Preserve camera settings. Lock white balance on record. Interesting. Then you get video settings. And we've been in here before. So right now I am running 4K 30 HLG 10-bit. And it gives you some, I don't know. Okay. But this is the one that I don't know, because I'm not really seeing a quality difference. So standard quality, max 60 frames per second. High quality, max 30 frames per second. Then you can always switch over to your Mavic or your H.264. So, I mean, you got so many options what you want to do. You can even, your storage items, your file names, which it's basically just mirroring what the iPhone's doing. So everything is staying the same. What's in tools? You can display your scopes. Turn your, this is so you have access to the flashlight, the torch. Use volume to record. That's a shutter button. Tilt sensor. You can change that whole little sensor in the screen. So this guy right here in the middle sees how you have it tilted and whatnot. Just so many features in this app. And granted, I did pay for it, but you know, display settings. So rotation lock. I have it on my landscape. Status indicator for your battery. Screen refresh rate is at the highest. Display and brightness goes off me. So you could actually lock your brightness on this to be always at 100%, and then yeah, you'll never, every time you use this app, no regardless of what your phone's set at, won't matter. You can move your record button positioning around and hide scopes while recording, so you can turn them on, but then to see it prior to recording, and then while you're recording you can actually turn it off like a live view. And then you can add presets. So many things the Cinema P3 app can do. Alright, Priya, so many things. But that delay with that cinema stabilization is insane. Okay, puppy. And then finally catches up. Look to the right side, the bottom here, you get a little tool wrench. But at the top of the right side here, you get this other settings gear. You can go through more settings as well. Let's see here. So media is saved to photos. What's this guy here? So this will actually show you everything that I've recorded. There was another one I was going to go through here because now this does shoot in RAW. Okay, where is it? Okay, so you get photo settings, but it doesn't really tell you JPEG. You get different compression ratios, which is kind of nice. Aspect ratios. So this is just for photos. And then you can actually go into here and put in the camera owner name, and if someone else is actually using your camera for professional use. I was actually watching a video on that part. If I hit done. Okay, so if you go to the bottom left hand side here where it says little movie camera there, that's where you get your choices of what you want to use. So it's on video, so I can use the back ultra wide, the back camera, telephoto, front camera. Then you can switch over to photos. And so right now I am in Apple's Pro Raw with this app. I'm wondering if Apple knows this, because ProRes and Pro Raw requires a fee, a licensing fee. So I haven't shot too many photos with this, but let's just see what that looks like. Of course, you get your level. So there you go. I'll take a look at that one. Get one of Priya. Priya. So yeah, it's, I mean, you can change your, how you access your camera. So you can pull back to the 106, go up to the 26, And we got another pedal. Priya! 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 Look at me! Still the shutter button's a little weird with this one. What else you got? Unavailable, select account be used in this mode. Okay. And then you can switch around and take a picture of you. So you've got all your cameras. There's no doubt about that. This is going to be a kind of a little weird way to vlog with the screen recorder. But, alright, I'm going to say though, the switch over from camera front to back definitely takes it a few seconds to make that switch. Nothing bad about it, but if you were trying to turn around real quick, of course I switched it from video, then switched it. So it saves whatever camera you used from whatever mode you were in. So if you were in camera and you switch to video, it's still going to be the front-facing camera, and then you got to switch it back to the back camera. So, I wish there was a little more of a quick link there, maybe. But well, if the weather stays good today, this is my plan: is to get my lighting up. So yeah, since I got more lights, but right now, let's get Boo Boo out and get another good walk in with him. So he gets his exercise. When he went out back and did his business, he does it for mommy. He just looks at daddy like he's a two-headed monster. So it's like daddy walks me, mommy doesn't. So I know what I need to do when I need to do it with who. He's a smart little dog. Well, I'm hoping that this weather clears up, because it would be nice to have a little bit of maybe blue skies and sunshine while I'm decorating. It's not too bad out right now. I mean, I have my hat on, but I don't know if I really even need it. So just to keep my ears, because I've been having a lot of trouble, especially with this ear here. Been giving me a lot of issues with wax. I've used my wax removing stuff, but I haven't actually done it the right way, where you basically put however many drops in your ear, and then lay on this side and let it come in. Because I ain't got that kind of time. So maybe at some point today I might have to make that kind of time. Because like if I move my ear like that, both of them, I get like a squishy sound in there. Actually, this one's not doing it. But this ear has actually been hurting. So that's not good. Earaches suck. Basically doing a count to 5 now. See, when I see the counter hit 1, I can probably start talking. It's the only thing, but like when I shut it down, I just kind of stop talking and then just wait a few seconds to shut it down. I've cut so many sentences off in videos yesterday. Very proud of the quality though. I think Mateo. I'm good. Ready, buddy? You ready? Let's go. Come on. I think that is so cute. Wonder where the hell they found that at. So neat. So neat. And the bear holding the... Since I did all the new rigging up with the 2 new mounts, I haven't double-sided taped the microphones back on like I had. They've been sliding a little bit, so do have to do that here. I would actually like to find like little thin pieces of maybe like rubber that has a sticky side, and I think it would just grip the rubber just fine instead of having double-sided tape, because if I have to pull them off for any reason, then I basically have to replace double-sided tape. So I hadn't been, because it was working, but I think it would be better if I did. It's really not that hard to do. It's just I just forgot to do it, because I come back in the house, set everything down, and out of sight, out of mind. Sure, I try to zoom on you, buddy, and you walk by me. Talk about ruining a shot there, dude. I'm too zoomed. Oh, that delay is messing me up. It's like, I don't know when I should be moving and when I shouldn't be. Guess I just have to follow along to my best instincts. But stabilization is so worth it. Otherwise I wouldn't keep using it. So to get into the Pro Raw option, You go into the settings thing when you're, hold on, let me back up. Okay, so you first of all, you want to be on photo. And you get specific photo options in your settings. So here you get exposure mode, white balance, quality. Okay, so I have photo quality prioritization on quality, not balance or speed. So you get some options there. Flash settings, I have it on auto. You can have it just on, and then you can have it turned off. Red eye reductions. EDR, not 100% sure what that is. And I do have my preserved camera settings, but when you go into the camera, there's where you get your ProRAW processing format and HEVC to reduce file size. And of course, you still have your camera owner and comment thing. Wonder if you can do that. Photo process. Which one's better? I guess that one. I don't know. And then of course you get your scope, your torch. You get all your normal settings, your display settings, and then your presets. But you want to be in photo mode to turn on Pro RAW. Back to video so I don't forget. Are you a cute princess? Are you a cute princess? You are. Yeah. Gonna get some sensitive stomach food. And some chalk to eat. Calm your stomach down. And an extra meal. Oh, you're gonna hate that one. You're gonna get an extra meal. Yeah, you're gonna get a pre-bed meal. Make you feel better. Well, what feels like an eternity, we're finally home. Yay! Teo's happy about it, but come on, little dude, go pee-pees. So I got some yard work to clean up. You know, it's not gotten any nicer out, but it is in the 50s. So here's my problem. Somewhere, in fact, that actually might be the tote right there. That might be the tote I need right there, and I need to bring it in the house to get the lights warmed up so I can stretch them. Let's hope, because you know, there's no room in this closet. In the shed, storage, whatever the hell you want to call it. So my thinking is I'm going to empty it out and pull one of the, I think the glass top table I'm going to leave in here, but the other table I'm going to pull out so I can put my grill and everything away. Well, I'm not going to time lapse any of this. I might time lapse putting the lights up here, but yeah, I might just kind of do progress of how I make out here. I'm just going to have to start from wherever I can reach stuff and pull it out. Here comes my helpers. Feeling any better, baby girl? So basically, we're going to be giving her an extra meal later in the evening to try to give the acid in her stomach. They feel like she's getting an overproduction of stomach acid. And when she goes 12 hours and sleeps, it's overbuilding. And when she gets up in the morning, she's got a bellyache. So we're going to give her a 10 o'clock meal with basically a chalk tablet to help her. We're going to try this. See what happens. Supposed to be good. Her sensitive stomach and sensitive skin food. She doesn't need it for the skin, but for the stomach. And then little turkey. Well, we're still working on him too. Alright, let's get to work. Alrighty, so the rain has finally stopped. I don't know how long I took a nap for, but took a little bit of a nap because I was not going to stand out here and get poured on. Did I just hear a cat or a kid? I don't know. Anyway. I'm going to pull the lights out and get them in the house and warm them up a little bit. Makes them a little bit more pliable if they warm up, obviously. But got the scarecrows and stuff out of the yard finally. They've been kind of hounding me. But I really need to do some adjusting in here yet. So, but I got just enough to get to that tote. I'm pretty sure that's the Christmas tote though. But I don't know. I don't think the glass tabletop out in the weather is a good idea. If you were to freeze, it may shatter. I don't know. But the other table, the Coleman underneath it, doesn't matter too much. Because I got this wet dry vac here, the Electrolux one. I would love to know how much one of them bastards was back in the day. Because Electrolux was never a cheap vacuum. So that thing's worth probably quite a bit of money. I don't need it very much, but clean out here in the shed. Well, I bought 3 boxes of lights, and that's as far as I'm going this year. I don't have all my stuff to run across there. I don't know what I did with everything. No, I used like a regular extension cord, which I shouldn't have used. There's a little bit, wish I could go a little bit lower right here. But, I mean, I put the bows, the elf, and the sleigh. I don't know where Santa went. And Merry Christmas in the wreath. I think it looks kind of cool. I think it works. We'll come out here at night and give it a look. But as of right now, it twinkles. I wish it was a nicer day, but hey, I made it work. Alright. To me, this is like the clown closet. I mean, so that's the table I wanted to get out because it can be out in the weather. I don't care. This one here, I just don't think it's a good idea, it being out in the elements with the glass top. So that one's going to squeeze back in there somehow. But I think I'm going to have to leave it standing. So I don't know if this really helps me much, but the acrylic bird cage I'm going to go to the back with. It's going to go straight back. Boy, oh, yeah, that's got rubber feet on the bottom of it because the grill's going to actually have to sit on top of that. Somehow I got to squeeze the stools in here and wrap it around, which is actually pretty narrow, so in comparison. But that curvature, I'll figure it out. That's where I'm at. So just got all this crap to put back. I think the acrylic cage, then the umbrellas, both the umbrellas toward the back. I want to try to make it where I can get in here. That's my biggest thing. Alright, well, got things kind of adjusted, got my snow shovels out, which kind of made sense. I should put my little truck away though, even though it's in pretty good shape. Poor thing. Focus enhancer is off. Well, that's good. God forbid we'd have that on. Can I stick him? I'm gonna go and just stick him up here for now. In the rest of the fray. Yeah, this is a complete disaster in here, I'm not gonna lie. But this is not what I thought it was, so I'm probably just gonna toss it. But not today. It's a central vacuum system. Unless somebody out there knows that would like an Electrolux central vacuum system that has never been used a day in his life. It comes with like a 30-foot hose. There's all kinds of things that it comes with. I can even show it. 30-foot hose. 2 cords for hose use. Yeah, it comes with all like that. There's more stuff over there. So, hey, leave me a comment. Anybody knows anything and would like an Electrolux central vacuum system, it's yours for the taking. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the other bush, like I said, but click around. So, it looks pretty decent. And granted, I'm filming with the Samsung right now, so I'll get the iPhone out here once my other watch is updated. I might do the other bush yet, but I'm figuring I need a set of lights for this side, set of lights for this side, and then 2 on the top. Don't know if I'd bother doing this side, since I don't want to blind him, because that is pretty bright. So I might just leave it as it is. I don't know. Still have the colored lights, but I prefer keeping it all together. Even though the wreath is colored, I think it looks neat that way. And you can kind of read the Merry Christmas, so not too bad. The Bassie Hound has got decorators to light her up. That's what I was getting at. Unfortunately, when I got in there today, I actually broke my brand new my scraper for the grill, which honestly I was looking to replace it anyway because I got like the 3-in-1. I honestly really didn't like it, so next year I'll just invest in a new one, which I kind of wanted to do anyway, but I didn't really want to break that one. But yeah, snapped the handle right off. I don't know what fell on it. I think the central vac actually fell on it. So away that goes. Okay, put this candle away and close the gate, and I think I'm done. I am calling it quits for the day. So, Harry's making dinner. I gotta take these dogs for walks. I mean the vlog. I meant working outside. Yeah, at least the rain stopped. I gotta get back to the trash can too. So I emptied the poop can. Yeah, it works out kind of nice because it's got a lid on it and everything. Actually, while I have the gate open, I gotta go down there and get that. The rose bush stabbed me, and that was underneath the freaking on the table underneath the grill, and yeah, I was having a hell of a time, but I did get the grill in there. So I don't know if this thing works and goes up next year. That table might just end up going bye-bye finally for real. Or I'll just use it next to the grill instead. Well, we'll see. We have plenty of time to figure all that stuff out, because right now, it's wintertime. So we'll see what next summer brings. Alrighty, here we go. Cinema Pro footage. No flashlight even on. That is just, that is so clear. This app, I'm telling you, this thing impresses me. There is absolutely no flashlight on her, and she is no grain, crystal clear. But we can put it on. And there we go. Alright. Come on, kids, let's take a lap. Yeah. These guys out. Tell you what, we had that little rain spurt earlier, and that's about as much as we had. Took a little nap, watched, what is it? It's the British one, Instructions to Time Travel or something like that. The Handbook to Time Travel. So, it's I don't know. It's a cheesy movie, but I don't know. To me, I like it, so it doesn't matter. That's all that matters, is that I like watching it, so. But, yeah, these guys out, since they just ate dinner a little bit ago, get them out for a nice little walk, get their bellies and their digestive systems working here. And then we're going to feed her again, probably a little bit about 10 o'clock-ish, I figure. That'll probably be a pretty good time. Maybe a little nights when Terry leaves. Probably give her little pre-bed meal. So she's got something in her stomach. And I'm getting pulled and I don't know to where. Yeah, there you go, buddy. You piddle on that tree. Good boy. So, busy day. Got quite a bit done. Didn't think I was going to get the lights up. I'm happy I did. And Terry's making some sort of soup right now. It's smelling really good in the house. And we're going to try to finish up Revenge. 3 episodes of Revenge tonight, so this is pretty good. So the one thing that the Cinema P3 app does not have is a night mode for photos, but flash worked pretty good. Got a decent photo of the two of them. Mateo's blurred because he moved. But, yeah. It's a no night photo. This is one of my favorite spots, actually. Now, I swear he was going back number 2, and I cannot find it. I swear he was going, though. That's why I kind of pulled away from where he was doing. But I cannot find it over there, so maybe he did. Or it rolled down the hill. Who knows?